Okay, question 1. Here are some integrations. And we're going to use the substitution method. So for the substitution method, usually part of the integration is a derivative of the other part. For example, here, you notice that the derivative of tangent inverse x is 1 over 1 plus x squared. Okay, so in this case, you can let your tangent inverse x to be a variable u. Okay, then you try to change this integration of x to an integration of u. So this part is u, then this part I want it to be du. Right, so to create it, du over dx is 1 over x squared plus 1, which means your du, you can write it in this way, it's dx times this part. Right, so first my tangent inverse x, it is u, right? And then this part, du times 1 over 1 plus x squared, which is, dx over 1 plus x squared, it is exactly du. Right. So in this case, my integration will be half u squared. Okay, don't forget about the constant, plus c. And the last step is just sub x back here. Okay, it's half tangent inverse x squared plus c. Okay. Problem 2, it's the same. So some part is the derivative of the other part. Like this part is a derivative, the top is a derivative of the bottom. So you can let your bottom to be u, which means du over dx is just e to the power of x. Okay, which means your du is e to the power of x times dx. Right. So the bottom of the fraction is u. The top of the fraction together with dx is going to be du. Right. Then lowering 1 over something, it's integration of 1 over something is lowering absolute value of something plus constant. Right. Last step, sub x back. And finally, you can drop this absolute value because e to the power of x is always greater than 0, which means you can drop this absolute value. Okay. From part C. So now it's a definite integration from 0 to half, right, 1 minus x squared. So again, sine inverse x derivative is given, right? It's 1 over square root of 1 minus x squared, which means you can let your u to be sine inverse x. Du over dx is this. Okay, du is this. Okay, so this part. Okay, now for the definite integration, it's a little bit different. So you can see here, half 0, it's from x equals 0 to x equals half. Right, now we want the integration to be u. Right, so here it's u. This part is du. Right, and here we wanted u from something to u from something. So now u is sine inverse x, right? So now u is sine inverse 0. And here x is half, u is sine inverse half. Okay, then sine inverse 0 is just 0. Okay, so here it's from 0 to sine inverse half is what? Sine pi over 6 is half. right? So sine pi over 6 is half. You have pi over 6 here. So just integrating u from 0 to pi over 6, which is half u square from 0 to pi over 6, okay, which is just this. Okay. So part D, it's an integration 7 times 7x minus 1 dx. So again, which part is the integration? Which part is the derivative of the other? 7 is the derivative of 7x minus 1. Right, so 7x minus 1 is your u. And du over dx is 7. Okay, which means your du is 7 dx. So here, 7 dx is du, square root of u du. It's going to be u to the power of 3 over 2 times 2 over 3 plus c. So it's 7x minus 1, 3 over 2 plus c. Okay. Part E, the integration of 4x cubed over x to the power 4 plus 1 square dx. All right. Now this part is an integration, is a derivative of this part. Right. So you can let your u to be x to the power 4 plus 1. Du over dx is 4x cubed. Right, which means your du is 4x cubed dx. So 4x cubed dx is your du. And the bottom part is u squared, which is, right, this integration is negative 1 over u plus c, which is negative 1 over x to the power 4 plus 1 plus c. Okay. F is the integration of 1 plus square root of x 1 over 3 square root of x dx. Okay, so right here it looks like this part is not the derivative of this part, but if you think about it, you let u equals 1 plus square root of x, and du over dx is, right, actually 1 over 2 square root of x. So this part, right, is, which means your du is 1 over 2 square root of x times dx. Okay, so this part is this part, right? So now you can rewrite it. So the top is u to the power of 1 over 3. Then these part together, it's going to be 2 du. Alright, so the integration will be u to the power of 4 over 3 times 3 over 4 plus c. Right, 2 times this plus c. So it is 3 over 2, 1 plus square root of x to the power of 4 over 3 plus c. Okay.